we begin, we just want to have Chase Peterson come up and say a quick couple words to give us a little perspective on today. And then I promise we'll start.
So, we've learned a lot and gained a lot since we've come here to UVM, and a lot of those things have come out in values. So we've learned hard work, we've learned how to communicate, we've learned how to be compassionate and leaders, all these things that are great. And these people have worked so hard to put this together. Carrie, Rob, Carol Whitaker, Sherry Youngberg, everybody's done such a good job. And I thought I'd try and help. I sent an email to Carrie and Rob saying, here are some ideas that I had for your speech when you guys are speaking on match day. And, compassionate, and they embodied leadership perfectly by immediately delegating that back to me as a responsibility. So, but, things are different, and it's a big change, and change kind of shakes us all up. And the anxiety and concern that is welling up inside of all of us right now, I think is pretty generally shared. And it's a big deal to stand in front of everybody, in front of our peers and our mentors, our family, and to open something and be completely emotionally exposed and, really stripped of control for even just a moment when we're opening that envelope. And I thought, I looked online to try and find some way that we could alleviate this a little bit, to kind of tamp it down for those who are not so into the anxiety roller coaster. And I found an article written in the New York Times by an MD who had matched many years ago about her match day. She had a ceremony much like ours today, except she didn't go. She was so distraught by the fear of appearing as a failure, either to herself or to her family or those around her, that she just chose not to go entirely. And she gained some perspective over the years that she shared in there. And she says, "In retrospect, I hope to come to realize the match day was more than an event to mark a residency assignment for me. It was a dramatic professional lesson. As exciting and fulfilling and personal as medicine could be, the system in which we would practice had the potential to dictate our future lives and the lives of those that we loved." And it really kind of gave me a new perspective on what we're doing here and the opportunity that lies when we open our envelopes here. For most of us, throughout the rest of our career, we will have frequent, if not daily, opportunities to share news with people, news that could elate or shake them to their very core. And they will sit in front of us completely exposed emotionally and stripped of control themselves in a much less decorated space, probably with their backside hanging out. And these brave people sit there, and they take it. Yeah, what is this? Stupid. Anyway, so it's a big deal, I feel like. So these people, we're kind of going out to serve them. And so I thought it was an incredibly poetic opportunity for us to kind of have that emotion, to share that with them, to stand in our patients' shoes as we kind of make this transition from being medical students into doctors. So with that, I wish everyone the best, and let's go get them.